Women usually consider more factors than men when deciding whether they want to do an MBA, where they want to do their MBA from, and whether they should do it now. Is it advisable to take 2 years off the career in order to go and do an MBA? Can I afford to take time off? Can I afford to move away from my family? How is it impacting my family life, my professional life? How does it impact me as a person? And on top of all of this, we also have to deal more often than men with the imposter syndrome, which makes us feel like maybe we don't belong, maybe we're not good enough. Given that there are all of these additional factors, one worry for women is obtaining the funds for funding their MBA education. 58% of international applicants in MBA.com's recent 2020 prospective student survey said that they depended on financial aid, scholarship, and money from other sources such as benevolent parents in order to fund their MBA education. So how then do women finance their MBA program? Thankfully, there are several scholarships that are available exclusive to women. This is a question, how do we get more women into business programs? Is a question that a lot of people around the world are thinking of. Organizations and corporates are thinking about how they can recruit more women into their different job profiles. Business schools are definitely thinking about ensuring that their programs have gender parity. And several charitable organizations are also working on this question. And that means there is money available in the form of scholarship and financial assistance for women to fund their programs. And awareness would go a long way in helping more women take the decision, yes, this is the time now. Let me take time off to do my MBA and let me do everything I can to give my career the boost that I need. Let me walk you through a couple of these scholarships that are available. The three organizations that I have listed, the Forte Foundation, the 30% Club, and the Laidlaw Foundation, are organizations that partner with business schools around the world. The Forte Foundation works with nearly 50 business schools in the US and in Europe, and these are all leading business schools that you would be proud to belong to. The 30% Club similarly partners with several business schools in Europe, and the Laidlaw Foundation has worked for a long time with Columbia Business School and is now working with London Business School and Oxford State Business School as well. The goal of all of these organizations is to enhance the representation of women in the board of different corporates and Fortune 500 companies. And to that end, they provide scholarships to business schools so that more women can study and become managers. Several of the scholarships are available as part of the admission process itself, purely on merit basis, and candidates do not need to do anything extra to avail themselves of the scholarship. But being aware that the scholarship exists means that you put yourself in a better position when you're framing your application, when you are meeting and networking with these schools, and just building that confidence and saying you will be able to finance your MBA this year. So now that you know that these scholarships exist, start working on your application process. Get your GMAT score in place. Show that you are eligible for getting a higher funding from these schools. Get a good GMAT score, strengthen your application, get a good resume in place. Focus on all these normal aspects, normal challenges that everybody goes through. But if you do that very well, then you know that there is a way to finance your MBA.